Hey guys, I'm Torchwood and you should know that or you will ask. Thank you so much. 4,000 subscribers. I literally cannot believe it. It is just so amazing. Thank you. I mean, truly from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. When I first started back in October, I know my channel's been going since April, but I didn't put a reaction up until October. And when I first started, it was like I was so nervous about doing reactions because I'd seen all like these amazing people do them, and to have come so far in such a short amount of time. I mean, what is that? It's October. We won't count October. November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. 7 months. 8 months. 7 months. What am I on? 8 months is incredible. Thank you so much for every single person who has subscribed. If you haven't subscribed, if you're still on like the edge of subscribing, I can understand that. I am like that with a lot of channels before I subscribed. But I just want to say a big thank you to watching. Thank you very much for getting my Game of Thrones video up to almost 10,000 views in 24 hours. That is incredible. That is just absolutely mental, so thank you very much. And obviously it couldn't be done without the amazing people who make all the amazing shows, so thank you to you guys as well. Today, obviously, it is question day. I put in a video a while back asking for your questions. I got a lot. I can't do them all. I'm sorry if I didn't do your question. If you follow me on Twitter, I put the link in the description. I tend to answer a lot of questions on there, so you can come and ask me a question there if you like. If you want to, you don't have to. We will start with a very easy one. Some will be personal, some will be not. I will keep them mixed up. Let's start with Hoovy and Dr. 11. I know you asked me a ton of questions, and I only picked my favourites, but we'll just do one and I'll come back to yours every so often. Who is your favourite Avenger? My favourite Avenger was Black Widow, is now Scarlet Witch / Hawkeye. I'm torn between the two. I feel Black Widow was sort of let down by Avengers Age of Ultron, but hopefully Captain America Civil War will correct that and make her my favourite character again. Wow, I look pale. It's the sun. It's the bad sun. Go away. There you go. I still look pale. Great. So yes, thank you for asking that very much. Yes, my favourite Avenger currently is Scarlet Witch and Hawkeye, who both did amazing jobs in Avengers Age of Ultron. Xandar Brow asked, what is your favourite movie franchise? A lot of people would think I'd say Marvel, because I do love Marvel, but my favourite movie franchise is also my favourite movie, which is Red. Retired Extremely Dangerous. I love Red 1, Red 2, and hopefully if we ever get a Red 3, that would be amazing. It stars Bruce Willis, John Malkovich, and Helen Mirren. And they're amazing. They're just badass old spies who go around kicking ass. It's brilliant and it's such good fun. So thank you very much for asking that, and I will answer your other question as well. What are your thoughts on Once Upon a Time Season 3? Too complicated or not? I sat through Doctor Who Season 6. If I can do that, and understood it, if I can do that, no, it's not too complicated. It was very easy for me to follow. I really enjoyed Season 3. Season 4 I thought was amazing as well, not as good as Season 3. I think someone actually asks, what's your favourite Once Upon a Time? I don't know, I'll come to that. If I come to that, my favourite Once Upon a Silence phone! How dare you ring? Shush! My favourite season is Season 3, and I really enjoyed it. So thank you for watching, and thank you for watching? Shut up. Thank you for asking. Can you tell I've had cake? I haven't even had dinner yet. That's really bad, isn't it? Oh, who cares? Okay, Regina George asks, who is your favourite character in the 100 and Once Upon a Time? My favourite character in Once Upon a Time is, Selena! And she only becomes my favourite character at like the end of Season 3, Season 4. Who is your favourite character in the 100? I haven't watched enough of the 100 to have a favourite character yet. Season 1, I felt a strange pull to Jasper and Octavia. Season 2, I'm on episode 4 still, because I've been binge watching Arrow. It's bad, but I'm on episode, like, what episode am I on Arrow? I'm on Season 2, episode 40. And I published Season 1, episode 2. That's really bad. But Arrow will be coming out in the weeks. My favourite character in the 100 at the moment is Clark. Clark is kicking some ass, and I'm really enjoying that. Especially her little breakout, as you saw in my 2015 preview. If you haven't watched that, make sure you go watch that too. So yes, I do enjoy Clark in it at the moment. Ayune Souza, my good friend and member of the Unicorn Initiative with Julie Kuhnel, who has also asked a question. I'll come on to yours next, Julie. If you could bring back any dead character from a show, who would it be? Don't hate me, but Andrea from Walking Dead. I loved her. She was my favourite. And I know everyone was like, but she's a bitch. But yeah, but she's a badass bitch. And you know I love my badasses. So yes, I would bring back Andrea because I thought she was amazing, and I thought the current scriptwriter would have wrote her a lot better than the previous one they had, who didn't like the actress either. So Declan Connor asks, which fictional character do you most relate to? Are there any traits from that particular character that you lack but wish you had? That is a tough one. That is very tough. I want to say Diggle from Arrow. What do I lack? The body. My God. You will see when you watch Arrow that I'm like this a lot of the time. Partially out of attractingness, partially out of jealousy. But yeah, no, the body and Diggle, because I feel like Diggle talks a lot of sense, but he gets sidelined a lot like me, because he's just not a loud enough voice like me. So yeah, what he also asked, Declan Connor also asked, what do you think your happy ending looks like? Usually, cake. I'm pretty happy if I've got a plate full of cake in a box in front of me, to be honest. No, my happy ending would be, I'm not very good in love, but I would like to be in love. That would be my happy ending, yes. It's very cheesy, isn't it? Graham Quigley asks, hi Graham, ever started watching a show and felt after a few episodes this is rotten? No, but I did that with Arrow, episode 1, and I went, this is bullshit, this is absolute dog shit. And like I say, I'm on season 2, episode 14 now. Binge watching. I have a backlog of editing you would not believe. I did that with Arrow, but not any other. I do that in films quite a bit. I'll get to like the first quarter of the way of the film and I think this is dog shit, like Home. I could not sit through that movie, that really annoyed me. Tate Vic Garriman asks, if you had a chance to marry or date one of the characters of a TV show, who and why? Colin Haynes, who plays Roy Harper, because it's Roy Harper and it's Colin Haynes and Colin Haynes. I also want to date Katie Cassidy as well, because she's amazing and I love her and I'd marry her as well. Josie being bisexual. Yes, so one of those two. Katie Cassidy plays Laurel in Arrow, yeah. Joe B and Who Reactions asked, are you excited for Operation Flame? No, go and die. I'm joking. I am excited for Operation Flame. You guys know that I have been trying to find out what Operation Flame is for so long now, and you've all done a great job of keeping it secret, even when I threw you all into disarray by pretending I knew. But I am looking forward to it, and I know Melina Collins has not asked me a question. She'll be getting a mad Twitter message in a bit. But yes, I am excited to see it, and I can't wait to see what all you guys have cooked up. If you don't know what Operation Flame is, that's kind of the point. I don't know what it is. It's a big thing going around in the Reactor-verse, my sort of Reactor-verse, not like Tyrone's Reactor-verse or Rhiannon's Reactor-verse, because I wish I was as popular, but I am not. So yes, it is Operation Flame. I have no idea what it's about, but I'm very excited, and I have been told that I will be getting to react to it. So that's good. Celeste Gelfier asked, what would you like to see in the next season of Once Upon a Time? I would like to see Merlin, but I don't want an old Merlin, I want a young Merlin. That's what I want to see. I also kind of want to see Emma beat up someone, like Rumpelstiltskin. Now he's all good. I want to see that fight and Emma just kick his ass, because she was good and bad combined, whereas all the other dark ones, apart from maybe the first, who I actually reckon is Morgana Le Fay, but we'll get onto that in a different story, because I reckon Merlin tied the darkness to her. That's why she hates him so much. But anyway, so my favourite, my thing I would love to see the most would be a young Merlin and Emma kicking some ass. Yes, thank you for asking. Yaniris Fangirl Life asks, which season of Once Upon a Time is your favourite? Season 3, as I said earlier, yeah. I thought that was coming up, but thank you for asking anyway. House Heisenberg asks, have you ever been to the US? I have been to the US, when I was very tiny. I was 5. We went to Disneyland. It's not my greatest holiday ever, because shit went down. But yeah, I was 5 years old, and it was a good time for most of it. Yeah, I went on the Tower of Terror. I love that thing. If so, where are the best? Oh, sorry, I've just done that. Where are the best places to visit in the UK? Yorkshire. It's where all the best people live. Or you know, anywhere that's not London. Because everyone's like, oh, we're going to London. How far away do you live from it? And I'm like, oh, you know, a good 400 miles. A long way. No, it's probably not 400 miles, but it is a long way from London. Which is people always ask me, what's your accent? And I'm like, yeah, don't sound like a Londoner, do I? It's because I'm not from fucking London. Tai Sangago. It's Tai Waigango. I'm so sorry if I said your name wrong. I'm not very good at pronouncing. What kind of dogs do you have? I have Chow Chows. Hang on. Do I have a picture? No, that's me skiing. Hang on, I'll get you a picture of my dogs. Or one of them anyway. Let's see which one. That's my dog. I'm joking, that's from home. Anyway, not home. The one with the balloons up. I'm sorry, I'm very hyper. I've had cake. My dog, you won't be able to see that one very well, looks like that. Can you see that? That's my baby. And if you don't believe it, that's me and my baby. Yes, so that's my doggies. They're very fluffy. I will go back to another Hooving Dr. 11 one. He has asked me, what are your favourite thoughts on Ireland welcoming gay marriage? I think it's rubbish. I don't approve at all. It's awful. Yeah, of course I support it. Come on, guys. It would be disconcerting for me for not to support it. I think it's an absolutely amazing thing. Because it's just marriage, and at the end of the day, everyone should be allowed to love who they want to love. You know, if someone said to me, you have to dump your boyfriend, or you have to dump your girlfriend because, you know, you can't be with her, or you can't get married to your boyfriend, or you can't get married to your girlfriend, I'd be so upset. So yeah, Ireland have done that, and that is amazing for them. I'm glad England have done it. We just need to convince the rest of the world to get on board. Now, I know a lot of places have, but we need more, and, you know, just kick ass and lead the way, because at the end of the day, if Ireland won on a vote, there aren't many countries that should be able to excuse that, and it is brilliant, and I'm so glad it's happened. I will also answer another one of your questions. Who is your favourite YouTuber? I think at the moment it's got to be Mari, Joven, Sohinki and Lasercom from Smosh Games, and Wes and Flitz and Anthony and Ian, obviously. But yeah, those four are my biggest favourites. Mari coming out top. I love Smosh Games. I constantly do it when I pretend to be on my exercise bike. When I'm pedalling really slowly, just laughing my head off. That's pretty much it. So yes, it is Smosh Games. Yes. Derailed trainer thoughts. What do you think are the biggest differences between American and English shows? I have to say it's the fact that you idiots leave the tea bag. I'm sorry, we were never going to get away from that. I don't think you're idiots really, but seriously, just take the fucking tea bag out. Drives me mad. I know I've had a lot of comments like going, oh my god, you're so funny when you're like yelling about tea bags, but seriously, what is wrong with you? Don't leave the tea bagging, especially when they portray English characters leaving the tea bagging. I'm like, we'll knock you out. So yes, teabag in the tea. No, take it out. Wash it around a bit. Take it out. That you don't need any more. Mark Faust asks, you've been casting a superhero TV or movie. What are your powers? TV show or movie. What are your powers? I would have the ability to control everyone. I win. It would just be called I win, and then it'd just be me sat on a throne for ages, just controlling everyone. That's why I should never have power. Muppet Stooges fan 1. What is your favourite Disney movie? I'm assuming you mean like Disney animated princess movie, in which I have to say Mulan, because that chick's badass. And it's also voiced by Ming-Na Wen, who plays Melinda May in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I don't know what this is, but whatever. In Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. So yeah, she plays two badasses, and they're both amazing, and I love Mulan so much. And yeah, it has a special place in my heart, that Disney movie, because it is just epic. If I had to go second place, I would go Pocahontas, because who doesn't love a bit of Avatar in 2D? Derek Hale asks, would you rather go beyond the wall or living a zombie apocalypse in the open? Before I saw episode 508, I would have said I would go beyond the wall. After I saw episode 508, stick me in a zombie apocalypse any day of the week. Seriously. That was a mental episode. Brilliantly done, but a mental episode. Julie Kuhn asks, if you were stranded on a deserted island and could only have one TV character and one TV object, who and what and why? I would have Emma Swan. And I would have Emma's magic, and then she could go whoosh and get us off the island. Only good magic though, I don't want all that bad shit for her to kill me, because I am very sensitive about dying. It's my only weakness. Danger Diamond asks, who is your most badass character in any TV show? I think I have to say Melinda May, don't I? I think she's the most badass character in any TV show ever. Other candidates for that possibly are Oliver Queen. Other candidates are Nissa Al Ghul. Anyone else? Mockingbird. Yeah, basically the Marvel DC shows. Emma Swan, Regina, Zelina. But yeah, I have to say Melinda May, definitely. Andrew Dickens, what made you start doing reaction videos? I was quite lonely. I broke up from school in May 2013. I started my job straight away, the weekend after I started my job. And you know, I think while I did build a lot of good friends, then we moved businesses. The directors split, and I went with one director, my good father, family business people. And so while I do have my best friend who works there, Natalie, you know, I sort of don't have many friends. So I was like, I need to do something. And I thought, well, I love YouTube videos, I love reaction videos, let's do that. So yeah, that's me. Yes. The James Pock who asked, what kind of games do you play? Anything. Literally anything. But I do love a bit of GTA 5, you know, sort of Dragon Age, like role-playing action games, I like that. Yes, so thank you for asking. Liv D asks, well, has watching GOT, Game of Thrones, made you consider the books at some point? Yeah, you know, I know a lot about the books because I read a lot on Wikipedia because I don't have a life, and apart from this. And yeah, so I would love to read them, but it just seems like a lot of work. And I'm writing my own book. I actually finished it today. Look at all that. Look at all that. Yeah, it's my book. I finished it today, and I need to redraft it now. But so I've got a lot on at the moment: YouTube, book writing, everything. So yes, that's 153 pages on A4, so that ranks about 300 pages on letter format, which is what most books are in. So yes, but thank you for asking, and I would like to read them at some point. Facundo Dondon asks, is there a book series, comic or video game that would you like to see adapted into TV? You know what, this might sound strange, but I would love to see the Eragon series turn into TV, because it's worked so well for Game of Thrones, where I think Game of Thrones wouldn't have worked in a film, like Eragon didn't work in a film. I think it would have been much better in a TV show. However, there are a lot of similarities between them. But I just loved Angela in that book series. She was just badass, and she mentioned Raxacorico Felipatorius, and I was like, sold! So yes, I think I would have to be Eragon if I did, because that is my favourite book series as well. Carla's Fangirl Life asks, what part of the UK are you from? The North? Yorkshire. Not North Yorkshire, South Yorkshire, but yeah, Yorkshire. And Kiss, Marry, Push Off a Cliff, Peggy Carter, Natasha Romanoff, Wanda Maximoff. I would have to kiss Natasha Romanoff. I'd marry Wanda so she could control me and I'd be the perfect husband, because then I'd not have to do anything because she'd be all up in my head anyway. And sorry Peggy, I've got to push off a cliff. But, you know, I can't be doing 1950s women. Wolf and Terror, why are you so awesome? I think it's genetic, to be honest. I tend I'm not awesome, but thank you for saying that. Adit Tandon asks, where does Daredevil rank among your favourite Marvel DC shows? Oh, very high. I have to put Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Arrow. Maybe Arrow? I don't know. Arrow's certainly starting to win, I think. Then Daredevil. Then Agent Carter. I haven't started The Flash yet, so that's literally it. So, third place? Yeah, third or second place, yeah. And we'll finish Doctor Who Reigns 11s. These are the final questions. This is all from Who Reigns Doctor 11. Have you had a first kiss? I've had many kisses. Actually, no, not many kisses. That makes me sound a bit sloppy. I've kissed. Yes, I've had a first kiss. Are you in a relationship? No, no one would be stupid enough to do that. Get in a relationship with this mental brain? No, I'm not in a relationship. And who is that behind you? Bob. Don't worry about Bob. He's fine. Yeah, that pickaxe is, you know, made a solid goal, isn't it, Bob? Yeah, just Bob. I have loved doing this, guys. This has been such a good fun and such great questions. Thank you so much. Thank you again for 4,000 subscribers. I hope to see you in the next videos. Arrow will be coming on 3 to 4 times a week, or maybe a little less, maybe 2 to 3 times a week. There's no set days. You'll find soon the schedule just goes to shit because I don't want to keep a schedule anymore. I want to surprise you on different days. So thank you for watching very much, guys. I will see you in the next video. I love you all. Bye bye.